Ghana's Black Queens held their final training session at the Accra Sports Stadium despite earlier reports suggesting a possible boycott of Tuesday's decisive clash against Egypt. The session was supervised by head coach Kimlas Bjorgren, with officials from the Ghana Football Association also in attendance to show their support for the team. My colleague Gabi Ofer was at the Accra Sports Stadium and put together this.
Which emerged on Saturday morning following the Black Queens' 3-0 victory over Egypt in the first leg focused less on their dominant performance and more on threats of a possible boycott of the return fixture due to unpaid bonuses from the 2024 WAFCON. The situation escalated on Sunday and continued into the early hours of Monday as the team maintained its stance of not honouring the second leg. However, after interventions from GFA President Keto Kreku and other senior officials including Anthony Baffo, the Queens rescinded their decision and showed up for their final training session. Head coach Kimlas Bjorgren was later asked whether the ongoing bonus issues could affect the team's mentality ahead of Tuesday's decisive clash.
I think they will be ready tomorrow, yes. We have put ourselves in a good situation, of course, with the 3-0 win, but it's just like halftime, so we need to finish and close this door now.
Does that first leg, the 3-0 win against them, does that put you, of course, on a certain level? But how are you looking to override complacency from the team?
I mean, like we said, like it's a good result, but this is our home game, and we want to win in the front of our fans. So we want to do everything we can to win the second game as well. But most important, of course, in the total to win and go to the next WAFCON.
The Black Queens, who entered the qualifiers at the second round stage due to their impressive showing at the previous WAFCON, have once again demonstrated their readiness to compete with the top nations. The team is determined to qualify and make a strong impact at next year's tournament.
I mean, it feels great. I said after the WAFCON as well, I think the most important thing for Ghana is to always make sure that they are like a top 4 team. Now we finished the 3rd place. We know that we have the potential to win, of course, in the future, but to make sure that every time we are in the tournament to be at least in the semi-final, sometimes the final, sometimes to win the goal. But the top 4 also, we know in the next tournament is going to take us to the World Cup in Brazil. So that's of course an important target. Even like I said, that we always want to win.
Right, Ghana heads into the second leg against Egypt with a healthy advantage from the first leg after beating Egypt by 3-0. Now, the team showed up for the final training session tonight ahead of tomorrow's big game. Amidst all the chaos with regards to unpaid bonuses from the 2024 WAFCON qualifiers, the head coach is confident that the team will show up against Egypt later on Tuesday. Reporting here at the Accra Sports Stadium for ChannelOne Sports, I am Gabi Ofer.